Hello lovely people, my name is Whitney and this is my first video. So I thought I'd start off by doing the Booktube About Me tag. I think the original video was deleted, but I will link a couple of videos that I got this idea from down below. This is just like a nice little introductory tag. You guys can get to know me and then hopefully I can get to know you guys really soon. So the very first question is, what do you study / what is your job? So I'm not in school any longer and my full-time job is not very exciting. It's not book related, unfortunately. I'm an inventory manager at a retail store. Yeah, that's my 9 to 5. What is your favorite social media channel? Obviously YouTube. I feel like I probably spend the most time on YouTube watching Booktube and other videos. But aside from that, I would say Instagram I love. And I just recently got into Twitter, so I will link my Twitter down below. I only have like a personal Instagram, which isn't that exciting, but hopefully I'll be making a Bookstagram very soon. If you had another channel, what would it be about? That's a very good question. I don't know. I have a lot of interests. I'm very like crafty, which I think is another question here, but it would probably be something like DIY or craft related, but I would probably never make that. I just want to talk about books. Do you play any instruments? No, I don't. I own a guitar and I can play it a little bit. However, no, I'm not very good at it. And what hobbies do you have other than reading? So like I said, I am very crafty. I like cross-stitching, sewing. I just got a sewing machine very recently that I'm super excited about. I like anything art related, really. I like needle felting, just super fun. Yeah, so those are pretty much all of my hobbies. Number 6 is, what are your favorite TV shows? I feel like I have a lot. I love The Office, Schitt's Creek. I love cooking shows, reality shows. My favorite reality show is probably Dancing with the Stars, which is so random, but it's great. I love anything Gordon Ramsay does. Yeah, that's about it. I also really like Westworld, Mr. Robot. I'm currently in the middle of both of those. Question number 7 is, what got you into reading? I feel like I've been like surrounded by reading my whole life. My family likes to read. It started, everyone was reading Harry Potter. I did too. I just loved talking about books ever since I was like a little tiny baby. Ever since I could first pick up a book. So yeah, kind of just like my dad and my brother reading fantasy books, and I would just like read whatever they were reading. Question 8 is, what is your favorite and least favorite genre? And this is a really hard one for me because I feel like I don't have any least favorite genres. I love fantasy. I love like adult contemporary. I love literary fiction. I love YA. I recently got very into romance, including like historical romance like Tessa Dare. I love historical fiction. I love like World War II fiction. I really like nonfiction, memoirs. I like a bit of everything. There's not much that I can think of that I don't really read, aside from maybe like poetry. I don't read a ton of, but there are some that I really do like. Yeah, so I'm not too picky. I like kind of a bit of everything. Question number 9 is, what books define your childhood? So I have a couple here that I want to show. So obviously like the staples, like we've got like Harry Potter, huge. This was like the first thing I remember reading. Obviously huge part of my childhood. Percy Jackson was a big one as well. I remember my friends and I reading these in like late elementary, early middle school maybe. And this was great. I talked about this nonstop. It was great. A Series of Unfortunate Events was a big one as well. This was amazing. I was obsessed with this as a little kid. Loved these books. I remember always going with my dad to pick these up from the library every time I'd finish one, so these were great. Oh, also, if we're talking like later childhood, like middle school, Twilight, of course. I recently reread Twilight and it is just such a fun time. Like I am well aware that these are not great books, but I'm so nostalgic about them that like I'm always gonna love them. I just recently started reading Midnight Sun, and I think I'm going to upload a vlog of my thoughts reading that, so look out for that. Also, Babysitter's Club was a big one when I was like a younger kid. These, oh, I had so many of these, and I reread and reread them. The only one I think I didn't read was number 2, which was Claudia and the Phantom Phone Calls, because I just thought that was going to be way too scary. So those are like the main kind of series that defined my childhood. I have a bunch of other books here, like a lot of like scholastic books, a classic that I read in elementary school, and I would really love to do a reading vlog of me rereading some of these, like especially the scholastic ones that I got from like the book fair, because I haven't reread them in so long, and these were books that I would reread over and over again as a kid. So yeah, those are some of my childhood favorites. And the very last question is, tell us an interesting fact about you. So I have 3 cats. So the oldest is Apples, and she's a calico, and I got her from the SPCA, and she was already named that, and it was way too cute to change. And then I have Puddles, and he is very sweet. This name was kind of a joke that just ended up sticking, but I love it. And then my third and the youngest is Marbles, and I got from a kitten. He's very cute, and we already had a theme going, so we had to stick to it. So yeah, those are my 3 babies with very silly names. And thank you so much for watching. I am so excited to be joining Booktube. I can't wait to post more content for you guys. If you want to answer these questions in the comments below, I would absolutely love that. I will have all of my links below, and there will also always be resources on how to help the Black Lives Matter movement as well. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.